Good afternoon everyone. Today we will discuss the weather as a result from the warm temperatures we are experiencing at the moment. Thanks to the increase in vehicle usage, the temperature is just getting warmer and warmer. As seen in these pictures, it has been predicted that the temperatures in some areas of the world will increase as much as 8 degrees centigrade. Statistics have it that the projected rise in global temperatures over the 22nd century is an amazing up to 1.7 degrees for the worst emission scenario and up to 4.8 degrees for the highest and best emission scenario. This is wonderful news for us here in Sweden, and I can't really believe how extremely lucky we are. Finally, Sweden won't have it as horribly cold and harsh as it always used to be. We are in need for a change, and this is just what people have been hoping for, right? It is an unbelievably positive change, I must say. As you can see in these predictions, the further away from the equator, the greater the temperature change, which means that the further away from the equator, the better the outcome. Indeed, precipitation would rise, but we would get rid of all the snow, right? Furthermore, we would experience an involvement within our fauna, since the more humid climate would encourage other species to come to Sweden, and as well as the trees becoming more like a rainforest. Our reporter Ida is reporting straight from Malmö to demonstrate this positive change. Let's take a look. Ida?
Thank you, Carl. I'm right now in the southern of Sweden, in Malmö, and as you can see, it is early May and the weather is already amazing. Usually the sun will begin to come up at this point, but it's been up for months. The vegetation is so beautifully changed, but it's actually a possibility to plant tall, legit palm trees in your garden. And with the rate of this wonderful change, I will be able to own my own monkey. What is so great about this change in temperature is the fact that we will now be able to tan whichever time we want during the year, and we wouldn't have to spend an enormous amount of money from being forced to visit the solarium 3 times a week, or having to pay for trips to Turkey or Thailand or whichever. You know, instead the tourism in Sweden would increase, and we would increase our economic growth immensely. It's amazing. The climate change will definitely finally decrease the amount of snow and ice covered lakes and rivers, which we usually have each year, and this will increase the quality of lakes, and the temperature will allow us to use them after all this time. And not only that, but I've heard that the human population in Sweden need to improve the locally grown food consumption, and this will definitely increase the crop yield in Sweden to enable us to pursue this. I mean, come on. I only see positive impacts of the global warming. There's really nothing negative about it. So really guys, don't worry about this change. The global warming is amazing, and it will truly help us in the long run. Back to you, Carl.
Thank you, Ida. That is incredible news what you have found. Sweden releases between 6 and 12 tons of CO2 each day, which must be the reason that we experience these climate changes we have in Sweden. Unfortunately, not all of Sweden experiences this, so I recommend us to keep it going so the whole of Sweden can get the same benefits like Ida shows us down in Malmö. There's no need to worry, it will be all right. Good afternoon everyone, and thanks for watching, and now over to the sport with Johan.